And my room's dirty as shit. Anyway, notice this video will not be edited. There's no intro, outro. Well, and I haven't uploaded it in 4 months, and it's almost 2017, and I really apologize for that. I'm not sure if you guys knew. Well, actually, no, obviously. I kept you guys dead in the water for about 4 months now, and being quiet because my roommates are trying to sleep. As you can see, I got a whole new apartment, and I thought, a long story. You see, it started in the beginning of 2016. I only uploaded about 12 videos, this being the 13th, and it was not going that well. I had to get a new apartment after the lease ended at the 2015 apartment, but the problem was I didn't have enough money, and I couldn't find one cheap enough, so I had to go back with my mom, who was living with someone else at that point in time, and I didn't want to force them to get Wi-Fi for me just staying there for like a piddly month. Then I got that new apartment, which is where I made that Q&A session, the top 10 real Final Destinations, and that Undertale video. But money also became an issue, so I had to stay there for about 2 months and then go back to my mom again. And she said, listen, you're going to be here for a while, so how about we get you Wi-Fi and you pay for it? And I said, okay, that's fair. But problem is, it became a data-based Wi-Fi, kind of like your phone, and I use data up. I'm on the internet a lot, so I use that data up in like no time. Which also made it difficult to edit. At that point in time, I made that top 10 scary dolls video, which had been scripted for a while. I have still a lot of videos are scripted. They're in this new computer. I'll get back to that in a second. Eventually, my sister and I came together, and my mom even helped out with this new apartment. And there's dust on the screen. Ew, gross. Anyway, see if this is working. Yep. Sometimes the camera likes to freeze for no reason. Anyway, and we've been staying in this new apartment, so here's a look at the new room. It is a little messy. Systems. Live House Bear. Hey, Mr. Tuckles. Why the fuck are you looking at me? Shut up. All this kind of stuff. That horror movies. New computer, talk about it in a second. All that. Hi, Buddha. Anyway, moving on. Also, there's this guy hanging from the ceiling, just because I'm an idiot. Anyway, so we finally got stable Wi-Fi here, and I was like, great, but then the computer I had started lagging to the point where I couldn't edit. Like, if I started to play back through a video that was only like 2 minutes long, it would take an hour to play through, and I wouldn't be able to pause it. It drove me crazy, so I thought, okay, I need a new computer. This one's pretty old. So I finally got the money to get a new computer. It's a rent-to-own I got from Aaron's, and it's this beautiful thing. It's a great computer, don't get me wrong. I don't even know what kind it is, but I know it has Windows 10. So I can ask Cortana anything. I can ask her to suck me. If you're a fan of Vinesauce, you'll know what the fuck I just referenced. Vinesauce, obviously. Anyway, moving on. But I put my editing software in there. Everything was going fine until I exported the video. In fact, you know what? Here, I'll show you. I can't show you the sound from the fact that my roommates are trying to sleep. Anyway, let's go ahead and here. Go to videos. Oh god, there are a lot of examples here. Alright, where is it? You see, there's a lot of the same file, but here's why. When I export a video from my editing software now, yeah, the sound is the same, but for some reason, it's all choppy and stuff. And I looked it up, I tried to go to forums for Magix, get professional help, and nothing. They said my resolution frames per second. No matter what I did, it always either came out choppy, or the video itself was too fast, but the sound was the same. It was always the visual aspect, and it got me to think, I must be like fucking cursed at this point, because every single time I got over a hurdle, another one even higher comes up, and it drove me crazy. For a while, I almost considered quitting YouTube entirely because of these issues, but I feel like I shouldn't do that. I feel like I should go over these hurdles no matter how many come up. Because I've been on YouTube for almost 9 years at this point. Not Gothic Slenderman, obviously. There was, Jet Ray days, and I started when I was 12, and all that kind of stuff. Almost 21. But it's just got a lot more difficult. And I'm still low on money, so I can't really get an editing software anytime soon. Anyway, check if the thing wasn't lagging. Moving on. So I have a favor to ask you guys. If you guys have a good editing software that can work with Windows 10, you could go ahead and put it in the comments. Like, I'm thinking of going over to Vegas. I know a lot of YouTubers go to Sony Vegas, which I guess isn't really Sony Vegas anymore, because Sony in May 2016 sold it to Magix. Um, so I guess it's just Vegas now. I've heard that's really good, uh, but I don't know if it'll work on Windows 10. I don't blame the computer. It's not the computer's fault. It's more or less Windows 10, I guess. And no, I will not be setting this in my editing software. It's going to be pure, raw, and send up the way it is in this camera, which is why I'm not editing or adding an intro or anything. So I want to give you guys a fair warning. I've been trying to edit for a long time. It just won't let me. But I want to give you guys. I want to tell you guys, I'm still making content, just not on YouTube at the moment. I'll get back to YouTube as soon as I can. But since I'm currently suffering another hurdle, I want to at least give you guys something. So I found out Twitter had like a video function, and it's kind of like, I found out that's kind of like Vine, except it doesn't have a time limit. So I thought, okay, I could goof around with this. So nearly every day, ever since I found out about that, I've been making random videos. So you can go ahead and find me at Gothic Slender. That'll be in the link in the description down below for Twitter. I also made a whole new Facebook page. If you liked the old one, I made a new one, but please, the reason I had to get a whole new one was because people were friending me on my personal Facebook page. I understand if you want to get to know me more, but please do not go to my personal Facebook page if you ever find it for some reason. But there'll be a new Facebook, Hotel Room 103, 103 being in Roman numerals. That'll be in the link in the description as well. But if you want to see more of my artsy side, character designs, concept art for future projects I want to do, monster designs. Of course, it wouldn't really be huge or professional because of I don't have a tablet or anything. There'll be just sketches. But if you want to see that, I also have a DeviantArt, Hotel Room 103, 103 being in Roman numerals again, and that'll be in the link in the description as well. So if you want to follow me on all of those, so you stay updated on everything that's going on. There's Twitter, which I'll be the most active on, Facebook, and DeviantArt, which my artsy side comes in. I'm sorry I have to do this. I'm not quitting YouTube by all means. It's just another hurdle, and probably the next fucking 10 hurdles that I have to go over. I have a lot of plans, scripts finished, and even a collaboration in the works. Of course, the collaboration might not come as soon as I initially wanted it to, but what fucking ever. Anyway, I'm Gothic Slenderman. I'm in my fucking boxers. And I'll see you guys on the other social media sites until I can get back on YouTube. I love you.